wait a minute, we've got to go back. This is the section that I've already done, and you can kind of see through the trees to the all this tall grass to the house. So I plan on making it to that tree, and this is how far I've gone. It's probably about 12 feet maybe to get to that tree. We'll see how much I get done. Thank you. Talk to you later. So I'm gonna call it quits today. I almost made it to the tree. Let me show you how close I am. And right there at the house. So tomorrow I will work on getting it cleared around the tree and some of this as well. So because I was granted access, I got a little work done. Yay! Okay, so I'm out here for the second day, and I'm gonna just get to it. One thing I'm not used to is mosquitoes. So it's dew still on the ground, so maybe it's softer. Yeah, I'm not used to all these mosquitoes, so that one getting to me. So guess what? I made it to the tree. Let me show you. So I made it to the tree, and of course the sun is rising. And then look at here. Uh-oh. I did this, and I'm working on this. So I made it. I made it to the tree. Now I'm gonna get some of these down, and there's asphalt here. So I'm gonna clear those pieces off the asphalt. And this is the front yard of the trees. So we'll see how much I can get done today. And I'm not filming only because I don't have a place to sit my camera, and I don't have a go camera for my head. So I'll just have to keep updating, and whenever I can get the car up in here, then I guess I can film some more. May not be this trip though. But wow. Somebody's been partying out here, I can see. But hey, I'm here now, working on it, and I'll keep working on it until I get done.
So as you can see, we've managed to clear it all the way over to these remains of what we're guessing is the shed. But since we don't have any dumpster, we're gonna have to burn all of the wood. So we got over here where we're trying to build a pit, dig a pit to burn it all in. Little pit. Yes. You know, we got all these trees overhead, so you can't burn it under the trees. So we got a little pickaxe action. We got a lot of red clay that we're finding, which is really good.
Yeah.
As you can see, the pit kind of has to be massive because that's a lot of wood. That's not even the only wood that we have to burn. That's just the first section of it. So we got to make it pretty big. And it's right under the sun right now. Look at that, look at that.
But the clouds are gorgeous.
Yes, it's a beautiful blue day, which only does you good if, you know, you're sitting down relaxing. No good if you're working. A couple of clouds would actually be handy right now.
Oh, yeah.
We've torn down trees. We've attempted to pull apart the wood. Didn't go well. Don't ask questions. Onto the shovel. We've already got a pretty sizable pile, but that's only about, what, 1/4 of the amount of dirt that we need to have out.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Fun, 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 fun. See, this is what happens when you try and be supportive.
Thank you, Maya.
Next thing you know, you're standing out in the heat using tools. This is not my natural environment.
I know. Thank you so much.
You know.
I appreciate your help.
I live to help.
Well, put the camera down and come on.
Hey, who told me to get the film? People, they try and make you look bad. I tore up several trees by hand today. Actual trees this time, not even sprigs anymore.
Let me show you.
Where they at?
They're coming. Keep watching the video.
Yeah. When you don't have any help, you find somebody who can pull the tree up. Go on, Maya. Pull. You already broke it. It's shallow.
Coming up.
You did good, though.
It's down.
Okay, thank you. Keep pulling up. She got it. So we're taking a much needed break. It's lunchtime. We've been busting our butt. See Maya eating, but she don't want to be on camera, so. But she has been very helpful, and we're still working on getting the pit dug out to where we can burn some of this wood because we have nowhere to put it, and I don't want to pile up a whole lot of stuff. So we're gonna eat, and then we're gonna get back to work. All right, so welcome back. Little post-lunch update. As you can see, our pit is looking okay.
Okay.
Say hi to the person who apparently doesn't know what footage is. Wave to a mommy.
Talking about something else.
All right, so right here you see two different piles, and that's because we hit the gold mine on clay. Look at that red gold. Such a big pile of it, and we still have so much to dig in this pit. And then here we go. It's pretty much doubled in size since the last time you've seen it. You see she throw a little clay on there. Like I ain't see it, but that's okay. That's okay. Hurt my back to get the clay, and she's just throwing it away. It's okay. You'll see that we already have some little testing going. The lighter one you see is the clay. The darker one is just the soil by itself. The clay is looking good. We're testing for content of vine around ankle. Look at that. Look at that. This is not my natural habitat. Help. This is the same vine that got me earlier, and I cut it off, and it's disconnected and still getting me. We're testing for, what is it, the different,
Oh, it's like the separation of sand, clay, and silt.
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah.
You might have done something like that in your earth science class, because I remember I did it, so.
Yeah, and it looks like in both of our samples, our clay looks really, really, really good. It
Yeah.
hasn't even settled all
You want
the
to
way.
pick up a big chunk for us to see?
I'm so happy.
Look
at
at that. Red gold, I tell you, it's beautiful. I'm taking some of it home. Quite a bit of it home, actually.
So that part, it'll be easier to separate the sand from the clay because there's not a lot of it in there. That's why we have 2 piles.
Yeah. But look again, I say, you see that? You see? You see, we got the pickaxe back out and the shovel. We've got the size of it down. We just got to get the deepness down.
So that we can burn this wood.
There's so much wood to burn. Honestly, this is only one structure of the wood that we have to burn.
Right.
They're still further behind. And depending on the wattage of the house itself, we may or may not need to burn that too. A little fun thing that I'm going to show you guys today is why we can't get close to the house. I'm gonna just zoom in for you because I'm not getting that close. See that bunch of wasps? And they have a second opening down there. They've taken over. We got some spray. I'm not going to be the one dealing in it.
Well, we're going to spray at dusk, like in the evening.
And would you believe it if I told you I got the same vine on my leg right now for the 3rd time? I'm going to go ahead and throw that in the burn pile when we get the pit done because it's hunting me down and trying to kill me. Attack of the killer vines, I tell you.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yes, we're getting really big chunks. We've hit some really sweet spots. You can see it. If you look through it, you see the very bottom of everything is red now. So we're getting really large chunks of clay. It's beautiful. It's going to be good for what she wants to do. It's going to be good for what I want to do. It's just going to be good all around for everyone.
Right here is where I want to set up camp.
So yeah, she's trekking through that. I'm not going to trek through that.
So this is where I want to set up camp.
So we have that picked out. We still have to clear a bit of that off. Next weekend though is when she comes down. I think I'm going to stay by myself at home. I don't think I'll come next weekend. 2 weekends in a row of itching and sweating and heat exhaustion. It's kind of enough. Plus I am working on rearranging the house.
Yeah, she keeps the apartment. She got the apartment in the deal.
And that is easiest to do when there's no one there. Not in offense to anybody, you know. It's like when you're in the kitchen cooking, you don't want anybody in there.
Right. Oh my gosh.
See, another big chunk. Alright, so that's pretty much our update there. We'll probably be back when we actually get done with the pit. With more footage. Oh, look, a wasp just came by. It has the entire house to itself, but it still has to come and bother us. But yeah, so we'll probably be back with when the pit is done and we get ready to start burning. So that'll be fun. I like fire. Who doesn't? All right, so see you then. Tell us what happened.
So we got the fire pit dug out pretty good. And then, you know, we put leaves in here to start a fire to start burning some of that wood, and realize that Webster Parish is under a burn ban, including fire pits. So that halts our progress. And we took hours to do that, I guess. I mean, I'm a little disappointed because we dug all that hole and we could have been doing something else. Of course, I didn't think to check until after we started the fire.
At least we'll have it to burn the stuff when the burn ban gets listed. That's the only good thing about it.
But then you don't know when it's going to be lifted because it's so hot. But if you come over here, the reason why this is why I wanted to start. If you look right here, they've got wood, you know, wood pieces right at the edge of the pit. And I wanted to kind of clear that out and burn some of it because this is where I want to set up the tent, like I said earlier, and I don't know what's up in there. So now I'm trying to rethink, because that's also where the first build is going to be, outside of building the oven or grill. The first dwelling is going to be right there. So it's a little bit disappointing because, yeah, we'll have it for later, but we don't know how long the burn ban is going to be implemented for this area because it is hot and it is dry. And then I've got to pitch a tent next week. So
we do have some bit of good news. As you can see here, this is now our clay pile, and this is the other dirt pile. They're about the same size. We kind of hit the mother lode when it came to clay. Got some to take home. I have a whole nother bag too, full. Got some to take home, and then all of that's going to be left for the build. And then you have to remember that there is clay still mixed in with that. So
yeah,
good amount for the build.
And then of course we're gonna dig out this once we
and
get it going.
If the fire pit's any indication, all the bottom of that is clay. Including a mix of red and gray clay. So that was really exciting to see.
Yeah.
You know, gray clay has a really good slip to it.
I guess I'm just gonna call it a day for today, and then
it's a little disappointing. We'll regroup tomorrow, figure out.
And probably just work on this to try to clear out a spot. I guess, you know, if I come over some and not so close to that and clear out these little baby trees, that'll have that spot right there. And maybe work, because we have a fallen tree over there too, I noticed. That's my tree. No, let's see, that's not my tree, but that one is mine. And I don't know, I may not keep it. We'll see. I'm gonna keep some trees, but not all of them.
At least a little glad to call it a day. It's really hot. There's sweat in my eyes. I poured water all over myself twice.
No, the good thing is we've been working since what, about 7:30 maybe?
8:30.
8:30. Oh yeah, we've been working it was about 8:45 we started working. So we've gotten a really good bit done.
I mean, we reached our goals for the day. We did. The only thing that we didn't do was burn. But we got to where we could burn. We got the fire pit to burn everything in. So, I would say we reached our goals. We did good.
Yeah. It was success.
You know, all is well.
Oh,
mostly.
I kind of wish we would have had someone filming, or, you know, set up the tripod to film it, because we got very creative.
Oh, yeah.
With this pit. We finally just sat on the edge of it.
You know, a little seat right there, a little seat right there, a little creative pet. What is that?
Out of a quarter pallet.
Yeah, quarter pallet work.
And, you know, I'm actually going to use this. I'm going to sand this down and use this. It's a good structure.
And there's a second one too, so that's really exciting.
So, you know, it's a lot of promising. I love that from here, there's the path. You can barely see up in here. So we'll be, you know, we'll have our little hideaway spot, because as you know, that part right there is not mine.
Yeah.
So actually from that tree, that far tree, not this one by the house, but that far tree over there.
Oh, okay.
That's like the marker of where where that other property goes forward.
So it's like all there.
Yeah.
Including the entrance to the land.
Right.
So
all in all, we got a lot done today, and it's what, like 4? It's about 4 or 5.
Almost 5, so
Almost 5.
4:41.
We're gonna call it a day.